Listen, listen, we got breaking news to discuss involving Jay-Z. This whole Diddy situation has just taken a life of its own. I mean, this is unbelievable, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how Jay-Z, yes, H-O-V, Hove, how did he end up in this mess? And 50 Cent, ladies and gentlemen, is just having a field day with these two. We all know is no love loss. A lot of people connected to the New York hip hop scene understands that has always been three kings in hip hop, especially in New York. You think of Diddy, you think of Jay-Z, and you obviously think of 50 Cent, the impact that he had. I mean, it's just undeniable. Do your homework. When record sales meant something, 50 did a number. Now let's get to business, because 50 Cent is wondering, is this whole situation with the NFL, the Super Bowl halftime show, that's in jeopardy right now. Kendrick Lamar, people didn't even want Kendrick Lamar to be performing at the halftime show in the first place. Ladies and gentlemen, this Super Bowl is taking place in New Orleans, Louisiana. How in the world you got arguably the best rapper alive in Lil Wayne? That's not my best rapper alive, but you hear that in a lot of circles. And the Super Bowl is taking place in New Orleans, for crying out loud. How in the world can they do this? And 50 Cent is, I mean, seriously, I think 50 Cent obviously wouldn't mind both of these guys being finished with. Jay-Z, as I'm analyzing this whole saga, Jay-Z is fighting this thing, tooth and nail. Now some serious nasty allegations came out, and this is just downright just horrifying. And they saying that it happened alongside of Diddy, so I mean, that's just like I said, this is not a good look. A lot of people want Hollywood, they was in trouble. I go back to what Stephen A. Smith said, that hip hop and Hollywood is in trouble, because Diddy, befriended everybody. Everybody was at those parties. You understand? Your favorite rapper went to the party. You understand? There's a lot of things going on. You understand? And a lot of things is coming out. I hate to see this happening, but I just want to get to the bottom of it. Here at Flight Sports TV, we covered the Diddy situation. And now, like I said, more people are involved. 50 Cent was on Big Boy's show. And basically he said a lot of, different things, about the situation. And he put out a lot of tweets, a lot of posts all over social media. We all know 50, the way he dissed rappers. I mean, it was legendary. He ended the career of Ja Rule. He finished off, the INC. I mean, just do your homework on 50's tactics. And now as 50 has emerged into the Hollywood movie scene, he's still got those tactics. He's just playing them in a different way. This is no different than a vicious diss track back in 2003. The things that 50 is doing to Jay-Z and Diddy. And the funny part is they can't do nothing to 50. That's the wild part about the whole situation. A lot of other artists, you see a lot of people staying quiet. Ain't nobody saying nothing right now about Jay-Z. Let me tell you something. Everybody is petrified. Do you hear any? You can hear a pin drop in hip hop right now. Ain't nobody talking. You understand? Because they understand if you say the wrong thing, your career is over with. They can't do that to 50 Cent. You understand? And that's why 50 is probably the freest guy in Hollywood. He's saying whatever he wants. Ain't nobody safe. From the little guy to the biggest guy in Hollywood, making the most money. So clearly, if we go into the NFL situation, NFL is going to cut ties with this. Obviously they got to go through the process. Jay-Z is a legend that they are trying to, abstract payments from him. You understand? It was some kind of, as I'm analyzing everything, we're gonna be going live on this. We're gonna be talking about this. So make sure you hit the like button and most definitely hit the subscribe button, because this is just the appetizer. There's a lot of things going on in the Beyonce camp. Yes, the Beehive is buzzing off of this, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get into the situation with Beyonce's mother, Miss Knowles. Yes, it's gonna get there, y'all. We got to break this whole thing down, and we got to get to the bottom of this. 50 Cent. I like I said, he continues to run rampant. But the NFL, they don't go for things like this. With that, they have like a zero tolerance. Maybe in other sports, obviously, you want to have a zero tolerance for none of this because here in flight sports, I don't condone any of this. You understand? But Jay-Z is viciously. He put out a major statement on this, y'all. And y'all need to do your homework on Jay-Z's statement about this. He's looking to reveal the person's name of all of this, and he's letting it be known that he's not from this world. Like he ready to let it be known that everybody's not the same, and he's out. I mean, Jay-Z might really. I think the only way for Jay-Z to really come out on top of all of this is for him to basically, there's so many words. Like I said, he got to win this tooth and nail. Like he got to win this by a landslide. Like he got to go beat them, take them to court, make a public apology. It got to go there. Like, I mean, it's about the, if Jay-Z is telling the truth, because the NFL has not backed off. We going on about what, 48 hours close to, from this whole situation, so it has, people were able to sleep on this pause. So now it's very weird about it now. So Jay-Z he wants this thing sped up. Like he's literally going, like, if you look at his representation, they are pushing the envelope. They want to reveal this person's name. The list goes on. I mean, I can't believe the way, if you look at the way Jay-Z is fighting these people, you would think that he's being victimized here. The statement that he made. But hey, like I said, who are we to judge? We're gonna sit back, get the news. We're gonna report it as Flight Sports TV. Make sure you subscribe. If you're from New York City, hit the subscribe button. If you're not from New York City, hit the subscribe button. If you just want to know what's going on, with these three, juggernauts in hip hop. These guys, been holding it down for a while, and it seems to be like 50 has always separated himself from these guys. I'm just keeping it real. You never seen that. I think they did one song together, the I Get Money remix or something like that. But for the most part, 50 has never really dealt with Jay-Z. He's never dealt with Diddy, and he's been on record with all this. He went on record saying that Diddy attempted to take him shopping. You understand? So, I mean, this is just crazy. To say the least. But we're gonna get into it because Jay-Z, he's got a family, and he's letting it be known that he's got kids who are gonna have to answer to this, and it's crazy because what they're alleging, I mean, the ages are kind of wild, because it's kind of similar to what he's dealing with. But I'm gonna leave it at that. For more news updates and more, make sure you hit the like button and most definitely hit the subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV.